Street Talk is brought to you in part by Rockies. Lunchtime, brunch time, dinner time, any time is a good time at Rockies. Located on Bethel at Sawmill.
You know, you might have heard us mention Rick Whitford on the show a few times. He's really not a mythical character. He's an actual person. And Rick, tell us about Las Vegas.
Hey, cheap food.
Rick, that's right. Rick did the Tough Man contest with us. You might remember his face. He was our expert commentator.
Yeah, L.A., cheap food, pretty women, good time. Everybody should do it at least once.
How cheap were the women, Rick?
How cheap were the women?
Well, it's...
cheap food, I'm sorry.
Cheap food. Oh. All right. Anyway, get a load of this question. You ready for this?
Ready.
Okay. What is the question? Okay, but this is a two-parter, and it's very difficult to memorize these questions. Anyway, what is the worst punishment you've ever received, and what was it for?
The worst punishment I ever received was for burning down the house. Got a candle and went in the back room to see it glow, and the house caught a fire.
Richard Whitford is an arsonist, folks. I can't believe this guy's an arsonist. Okay.
That's right.
I knew it.
Thank you.
No, that's part B now. We're not going to let you off that easy. What is the worst crime you've ever been involved in or seen or participated in or whatever, other than being an arsonist?
I stole a squirt gun when I was about 6 years old. I squirted my brother the next day, and my mother made me take it back.
Rick just got out of jail for that about 2 weeks ago. It was 5 to 10. He only served 3.
Tony, it's an awfully nice day here. The cable here is a little screwed up. We're still going?
Yeah, we're just out of the black balance.
Okay.
Good. Need plenty of headroom for you, too, there.
Okay.
Beautiful blonde
That's
behind
fine.
you. You
What's
just
the
missed
question here again?
Beautiful blonde over there, Tom.
Okay, let's move.
Yeah.
Let's go through the little alleyway right here, Tony.
It's cloudy enough not to move.
I'll lead the way. Well, this is sort of the back. We're sort of the back
Behind
alley,
the scenes.
behind the scenes here of the Arts Festival. Let's talk to some people
About punishment.
about punishment. Right here, Tony, right here. Hi, miss. Hi. We're asking people, what's the worst punishment you've ever had? Tony, do you have a picture of her yet?
Yes, it's very nice, too.
What's my worst punishment?
What's the worst punishment thing you've been punished for?
That I've been punished for?
Yeah.
I wouldn't tell you that.
Okay.
What's
Goodbye.
The second worst thing.
Goodbye. Okay, now
Goodbye.
Now the follow-up question to that is, what's your favorite color? How's that, Tony?
I like.
No, what's the worst punishment you've ever had? Give us a.
Worst thing I've been punished for? Gosh, I think self-punishment is the worst. But
Self-punishment, yeah. Tell us about that.
no, well, it's just guilt and just self-punishment.
Guilt that's a very good. We haven't had that answer so far. You're very smart.
Bad punishment.
Okay, good. Now, what's your favorite color? A follow-up question.
Red.
Red. Okay, red. All right, that's great. Thank you very much.
Bye, Rick.
There he goes, our co-star.
Anyway, Tom, Rick was talking about... Rick's lost a little weight in the last couple of years.
Bye, Rick.
I don't know what it is about Rick. He started...
Now he's picking up a girl. He leaves us, and he picks up a girl. Do you believe this guy?
Hi, how are you? Anyway...
He's so fast on his feet.
Speaking of girls, look at this girl right here. She's lying down on her back, and she looks like... See if her stomach is breathing. Looks like she's not breathing, Tom. I don't know.
I may have to do CPR on her.
Anyway, look at there's a painted face over here, too, Tom. The little kid over here with a painted face. There you have it.
Oh, that's nice.
And she's
Hi.
a peace sign. We always like to get a little sex, and we haven't got the drugs part, but and rock and roll in the show because we want to keep that young audience coming back, especially since we've been on Channel 8. Tom and I are now on Channel 8 every Saturday on Street Talk.
What time,
Big
Tony?
bucks. 11 o'clock, right after the Fright Night movies.
That's
and,
right.
of course, we're making a lot of money on this because who knows why.
That's right.
Because
So
why?
the show has noticeably
show-
changed, hasn't it?
The show has changed
The camera-
noticeably.
the camera
Come here,
work
I want
is-
to talk to you.
The camera work
How are
is
you?
better. And
Fine.
The camera works better. Shut up, Tom. Okay, thank you. We're asking people, what is the worst punishment you've ever received, and what was it for?
Nothing really, tell you the truth.
You never got sent to your room?
Oh, yeah.
Is that the worst?
Yeah, that's all. Just sit to the room.
This guy's name is Goody Two Shoes.
Tony, I'm very excited about this. Our audio cord is all tangled up. Here's a guy who looks very guilty. Hi, sir. What's the worst punishment you've ever had?
Oh, I don't know.
I know.
What?
I know.
What?
Murder. Did you murder that guy back there in 1957?
No.
Are you sure?
Um,
Oh, okay. He said, all right. Thanks. I thought you looked like someone who famous, a Jack the Ripper.
no, my name's Grandstaff Carroll.
Oh, okay. So you've never been punished for anything?
I'm a ham operator.
You operate a ham?
Yeah, I'm getting in, we got a channel we can use for TV, and I'm,
I thought you're supposed to eat ham. What are you talking about?
that's short wave.
On Easter, you operate the ham on Easter?
Yeah, that's short wave, that is. I'm getting in we got a channel we can use for TV, and I'm building up a station for that.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Is that
Hi, girls.
anything like New
what's,
Wave?
What's the worst thing? What's the worst punishment you've ever had? You look like a very naughty girl.
Grounded for a whole month.
A whole month for what?
I ran. I was late 2 hours when I was supposed to be home.
Where were you?
I was at my friend's house.
Yeah, that can happen. How about you? What's the worst punishment you've ever had?
I haven't.
Oh, you're one of those saintly people. How about you? What's the worst punishment you've ever had?
Being on TV.
Well, let's talk to these guys right here. And how you doing? All right. We're with Street Talk on cable, and we're asking people, what is the worst punishment you've ever received, and what was it for?
The worst punishment I've ever received.
13 months.
When my motorcycle wouldn't crank.
13 months for
Yeah, 13 months for nothing. That'll work.
All right. What about you?
I don't know, really. Women. Period.
We've all been punished for something. Now what?
Just
Okay, what was the worst punishment you ever had?
Probably getting this job, I think.
Hey. Okay, Tony, we're still cruising over this way. And as we said before, we're at the rally. Not that rally, we're in the alley at the Arts Festival. And
Where are you
we're
going anyway?
We're going over this way into the sun. There's a nice piece of art there. Isn't that nice?
Well, that's it.
You're not going to get to see much art because we're so busy just trying to keep steady here that it's very difficult. Hey, get me a... Hi, folks.
Yeah, that's pretty good art. I like that.
Yeah, that's very nice.
That's called
Okay,
reflective art.
let's move right along. Tony, you got a blinking light there anywhere? Or?
Yeah, I do.
Here are a couple of guys. Hey, are you a bodybuilder or something, or you're not? Okay. Well, here's the question: what's the worst punishment you've ever had?
I can't say that.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
Murder? Did you ever
Where are you
murder
from?
anybody?
No.
We're from Columbus. You from Columbus?
Yes.
You ever see Street Talk on cable channel 21?
No.
Oh, okay. How about channel 8?
No.
11 p.m. Saturdays?
I'll look for it.
Okay, look for it. Well, yeah, I don't know if you're going to get on if you don't give me a great answer, though. Tell me something. You were the worst punishment. You were spanked because you blew up the library.
I don't remember doing that to the library.
Okay. Great. Thanks.
Guy here wants to talk to us.
Oh,
now.
good.
Let's walk up to this guy here because he looks like he's had a lifetime of punishments. Hi. What is the worst punishment you've ever received?
So what?
What is the worst punishment you've ever received?
Let me think. The worst punishment.
And what was it for?
Oh, I got a spanking.
You got a spanking, folks.
For making fun of an elderly gentleman. And I was about 7 or 8 years old.
And to this day, you remember that spanking?
I've never forgotten it.
Back then, it was called a whooping, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, great. Well, thanks a lot. Tom, why don't we just forget about the crime part about it? There's no phrasing for that question. Anyway, let's just...
What's the biggest crime you've ever been involved in?
Involved in? Okay, great.
In some way.
Hi. Excuse me. We're asking people, how you doing?
Hello.
Are you having a good time?
So far, yes.
Okay, great. We're asking people just one question. Just one question. What is the worst punishment you've ever received, and what was it for?
I can't think of any right now.
Can't think of anything right now. You've been punished for something. Now, what have you been? Come on, now. You what? You stole a candy bar. Never done anything wrong.
Oh, I'm not perfect, no. But I can't think of anything.
Okay, so you can't think of anything. Please, Tom, back to you.
Just grounded.
Grounded for what?
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, I see. Don't get in fights. That's terrible. You don't want to do that. How about you? What's the worst punishment you've ever had?
Who, me? I stole the car.
You stole a car.
Don't talk to me. Talk to him.
It wasn't my car, was it?
Nah, I don't think.
Good, that's okay. Honda? Station wagon?
No, not no
Oh,
station.
okay, good. All right. Thank you.
Channel 21 and Channel 8.
Hi, yeah. What's the worst punishment you've ever had?
Well, I was beaten like a stepchild. Yeah, that's a ticket. I was beaten like a stepchild for being
no.
the third side of my fourth father on the third side of my aunt's uncle.
You're kidding me.
Well,
That's not your fault.
I explained it to my psychiatrist. He's been taking him years to deal with it.
Oh, great. Okay, here's a follow-up question. Here's a follow-up question.
Don't follow me up.
Here's a follow-up. What's your favorite color?
Yeah, she comes up here. The camera scans right. What's my favorite color?
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Purple.
Blue.
Blue. Okay.
That's a ticket.
All right.
It'll be blue.
Well, thank you very much.
It's a street beat.
Yeah, street talk, yeah. You will. Hi. I'm sorry. What's the worst thing you've ever been punished for? What's the worst punishment you've ever had?
I don't know.
Young girls.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, that's a ticket.
Okay, we've got a comedian here.
The worst punishment we've ever received and what it was for.
And be honest.
As these kids will tell you, their grandmother will tell them, I never did anything wrong when I was a kid and was never punished.
Let's see, I'm trying to unwind the cord here, folks. Tony, stay there for a minute. Let me unwind the cord.
Okay.
This is a very complex part of the show. This young lady's helping us do that. Okay, great. Here's some folks. Here's a young man right here. Let's talk to him. Hi, sir. What's the worst punishment you've ever had?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No, never.
Oh, you've been punished. I know. You've been in prison.
No.
You just got out of prison last Tuesday, they said.
No. I'm always happy.
You're always happy?
Happy.
Why are you happy?
Because I'm 29 years old.
29 years old.
Thank
you very much.
Tell us face
Tony,
the
can you see
camera
the
that way.
paddles over there?
Yeah,
The
let's
paddle
fa-
boats on
No.
the water?
No, because we have to face that way.
Well, I think the paddle boats might be a nice goodbye shot, though. Look, let's go over the ledge here and look at the paddle boats. And there's a concert going on over there. And this, of course, is the Arts Festival. This happened about, what, a year ago, Tony?
Most likely.
And it's just getting on the cable now. But that's the way we operate. We're a little bit behind.
This is 1984, right?
No. Is it 84? Yeah, Dwight Eisenhower is president, I know that. But it's Sunday afternoon. The festival is about to wind up. We are just sort of winding up a show, I think. And, yeah.
That's the ticket.
That's the ticket. That guy had been drinking a little bit. Not that I'm against that. Hey, what about this, the Lawsons? Playboy and Penthouse no longer being sold in Lawson's and all these other places?
As long as they don't touch Hustler, I'm happy.
Yeah, as long as they leave, I agree, Tony. As long as Hustler stays on the shelves, I don't care what they do.
And somebody's filming us over there, Tom. Look at this.
Oh.
It must be CBS or NBC.
It looks
you know?
like WKYZ.
KRP, maybe. I don't know.
One thing I want you to remember, Tony.
Pardon me, Tom?
One thing I want you to remember.
Okay.
Headroom.
Headroom.
I'm giving you very good headroom.
Good, thank you.
And I want you to do the same thing for me.
I promise you. Now shut up. This is my segment, okay? Now shut up. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Anyway, hi. Answer me a question. We're asking people to tell us what is the worst punishment you ever got and what was it for?
No.
We're bombing folks. I can't believe this. What is the worst punishment you ever had and what was it for?
Probably stay in my room for a week.
What'd you do?
I don't know.
You don't know, okay? He forgot. Instantaneously, he forgot.
But it's a little bit of a concern, isn't it? That's a free speech sort of infringement by some of these people.
Damn right.
You're damn right. Hi, what's the worst punishment you've ever had?
Suppression for President Reagan.
Okay, suppression for President Reagan. What does that mean?
Woo! Liberal
you know
rhetoric.
What that means?
That's rhetoric.
That's rhetoric. Here are some guys with dogs. Hi, what's the worst punishment you've ever had?
Talking to you.
Well, I'll try these guys right here. How you doing? We're asking, pretty good. We're asking people to tell us what is the worst punishment you've ever received and what was it for?
The worst punishment?
Worst what?
Punishment.
You've ever received?
And what was it for?
Oh, God.
I couldn't get a car license until I was 18 years old because I took a friend's car one night and went joyriding. when his parents were out of town.
Whoa. Okay, well, that's not bad. What about you? That's the worst you've ever had?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, what about you?
I really don't know.
Didn't you ever sit in the cooler at school for getting in a fight or anything?
In a corner or something, dunce hat on.
Dunce hat?
Yeah.
This guy wore a dunce hat. I can't believe it.
Oh, no.
Conehead, That was me one time. I don't know, you caught me off guard.
Okay, well, no, that's better than the last couple of people we talked to, so we're on a roll now. Channel 8. Okay. Street Talk.
Any minute now, the show will just take off.
Any minute
How
we
about these
promise
folks?
it's going to get much better.
These folks right here.
Hi, we're asking people to tell us, what is the worst punishment you've ever received?
A whooping.
Huh?
A whooping.
She got a whooping, folks, and what was it for?
I went out somewhere nobody knew where I was.
And how old were you?
About 12.
12 years old, and what did you do?
I ran away from home and I got caught.
She ran away. Okay, what about you? What's the worst punishment you ever had?
Whooping by my mother.
For what?
Probably for babysitting. I beat up on my little brothers.
And he's laughing about it, folks. Something's inherently wrong with that. Okay, well, listen, thanks a lot.
Okay.
Are they still alive?
They are still, but as a postscript, they are still alive.
Okay,
Hi,
fine.
you got a minute? Sure. We're asking people to tell us, what is the worst punishment you've ever received, and what was it for? Punishment.
The worst punishment he's ever received?
For you. Either one of you, I don't care who goes first. We're not picky on this show, folks.
I have no idea. I can't think of anything.
I've done those bad things to you. Come on, now think about it.
So I enjoyed that.
No idea?
Spanking?
What's the worst
Spanking.
punishment you've ever received?
Golden showers. No, I'm only kidding.
Electrocution?
Okay, well, I'm sorry. You.
Time is up.
Time is up, and we're going to move along here and try to
Tony,
find
this
some
is a
people.
problem. We live
need
in a-
to gear. Wait a minute, Tom. We need to find some people that look like the type of people that have endured hardships. So we're going to seek those people out specifically, including me. Anybody who's wearing white sneakers and pink pants deserves punishment of some sort. But anyway, we'll be back after these words from you know who. How about the... Oh, I thought of a good sponsor, okay? We have a new sponsor on the show. Get ready for this one. Good Grief Funeral Home. Okay? Good Grief.
There's a young lady in the road to your
Anyway,
left.
a young lady
with
where?
the baby carriage.
The baby carriage.
See?
Well, we'll just kind of meander on down the street here and see if we
Okay,
can find somebody who looks like they've been through just unending hardship. And let's try this guy right here. Hi. We're asking people, what is the worst punishment you ever received?
Can't think of nothing right now.
Okay, good. Well, thanks anyway. Okay, how about you? What's the worst punishment you've ever received, and what was it for?
The absolute worst punishment?
Yes, and be honest.
I don't know. I've never been punished before.
Come on now, you were suspended from school in 7th grade for grabbing some girl's ass, weren't you?
Probably not.
As much as you wanted to, you didn't.
The worst punishment. Probably get beaten in the head with 2x4s.
Holy crow, now this is getting good. Now, what was that for?
Friggin' stupid.
What?
Messing with someone that was
Bigger than you?
bigger than me.
Okay. Oh, boy, that sounds like it hurt. Great, thank you. Okay, we're getting better. We've got some
Tony?
good ones.
You sure we're getting better?
I don't know. That's a good question. Hi. What's the worst punishment you've ever received, and what was it for?
I don't know.
She doesn't know, folks.
She doesn't
Well,
know.
How about you? Now,
I
you
know.
guys have been punished, haven't you? What is the worst punishment you've ever received, and what was it for?
God. I'm paddling in the 6th grade for playing footsies.
What was the punishment?
For playing footsies in the 6th grade in class.
Yeah, they
What was the punishment?
Paddling.
Paddling.
Oh.
Okay, and what about you?
No comment.
Playing footsies.
Footsies.
God.
What am I? I majored in footsies.
Tom majored in footsies. Hi. What's the worst punishment you've ever received, and what was it for?
I guess not cleaning my room.
And what was the punishment?
Terrible.
I'm going to bed early.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Okay, thank you, Jerry Mathers. But no, I'm only kidding. Yeah, I expect Hugh Beaumont to come walking down the street. Now Beaver. He's dead, though, isn't he?
Yes, Tony. He's
dead.
passed on.
Okay, well, let's not talk about Hugh. Let's talk about you. Haha, get it? Hi. Get a minute? Okay, he doesn't have a minute.
See, you asked the
Okay,
wrong
see?
question.
I asked the wrong question. Okay, this guy right here. What is the no? We're asking people, what is the worst punishment you've ever received, and what was it for?
I don't know. I guess got grounded for doing something.
Get grounded for doing something. Okay, good. How about you?
Who are you doing it to?
I didn't
That's
hear
what
the
I wanna
question.
know.
What was the worst punishment you've ever received, and what was it for?
I was taller than my mother, but I was only a young kid, and she let me have it. Whammo.
Just for being taller than
No, because I sassed her, but I thought because I was taller,
Oh,
that I could sass her, but she was my mother.
sass. That's a good. I
Ooh.
like that word. She sassed her mother.
You were a sassy person.
Never since.
You got a backhand for that?
Boy, did I get it right across the face.
Okay, well, it's a variation on the whooping factor, but okay, good. Thanks a lot, and let's move along. We need to find some depraved human beings
You're really
that have been
getting
punished
exciting.
beyond this guy right here. Hi. We're asking pretty good. We're asking people to tell us what is the worst punishment you've ever received, and what was it for?
Oh, you mean?
What's the worst punishment you've ever received, and what was it for? What'd you do to get it?
Oh, doing time in jail.
Okay, what was
I knew it.
What was it for?
Oh, doing a crime that I shouldn't commit.
Okay, good. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Tom, you're going to get me in trouble.
What crime was it?
You're going to get me in trouble with these people. Hi. What's the worst punishment you've ever received, and what was it for?
Worst punishment. Can't remember. I've never been punished before.
This man's never been punished. Okay, thank you. Anyway, he's never been punished. Jesus Christ.
I'd like to punish him.
I can't believe these people. Now, this girl's
Maybe
been
we
punished.
should-
Look at
maybe
this.
we should
You've been
punish-
punished, haven't you?
Yes.
Okay, now, what was the worst punishing you ever got, and what was it for?
I don't know.
Come on.
Oh, I know.
What?
She was
She was
made
what?
to stay in a
This is,
closet.
television. Did you ever sit in the corner? Did you ever sit in the corner in school? You're just an angel, aren't you?
An angel.
Another angel. Okay,
Oh.
good. This show's bombing, folks. Okay. Well, how about you? What's the worst punishment you've ever received, and what was it for?
Punishment for what?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you.
Your worst
You
punishment.
tell us. What's the worst punishment you ever received, and what was it for?
Just coming to places like this in the heat.
That's punishment.
Terrible.
That's just being nice.
Terrible.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Tony, I have a
I
suggestion.
didn't mean to offend him, but
Let's go to our backup question.
our backup question, which
And
is what?
What's your favorite color? It's a very controversial.
Okay, good. Your favorite color. Just in case we bomb, we need to ask, what's your favorite color? And we'll find out. This guy right here. Hi, you got a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, good. We're asking people to
Huh?
tell us what is the worst punishment you've ever received,
Saturday at 11.
and what was it for?
Channel 8 and Channel 21.
Don't know.
You don't know? You ever got punished once?
Only when I was a child.
What did you do?
I shoplifted a pack of cards.
Oh my God! Send this guy to jail.
I was only 5 at the time.
Okay, well you're forgiven. Thanks. Okay, here comes that jailbait guy again.
Battery light. Can you please check the deck battery?
Okay, deck battery. Doing okay. Still in the green. We're okay.
Oh, that's bad news.
That's still in the green.
Yeah, but it means the camera battery might be pooping.
I don't care, Tom. That's your problem. Okay. Well, who are we going to ask? How about this guy right here? You, right here. I got a question. Whoops. What's the worst punishment you ever received, and what was it for? Worst punishment.
What's worst punishment? The time she jumped on me for looking at another woman.
Jumped on you? I wouldn't mind if somebody jumped on me. You don't mean jumped. You mean what? She
literally
whooped?
jumped on me and abused me. Just
Okay, here.
looking at another woman.
Don't listen to him.
Okay, well, there you have it. First on Street Talk. Thanks. Okay, she jumped on him. Okay, what about you? What's the worst punishment you've ever received, and what was it for?
What was the worst punishment I ever received? And what was it for? Slipping out of the house in the middle of the night,
What was the punishment? What'd you get?
getting a beating, coming back through the window.
You got a beating?
Yep,
Your mother caught you?
yep.
Okay, there you have it. Another first on Street Talk. Thanks. All right. Well, looks like we're really, how about you? What about you? You've been punished a few times, haven't you?
Not that I can remember.
Okay. Never been punished? How would you like to be punished? No, I'm only kidding. We've got a cat and nine tail at home, and, hi. We're asking people what is the worst punishment you've ever received, and what was it for?
How should I know?
How should you know?
I know.
How should he know? He has no memory
I
of
don't
his
know
childhood?
how.
I don't really know the answer to these questions.
Well, how does a
It's-
memory work?
How does
Can
the
you
memory
explain
work?
that?
We need more lecithin
More fiber.
choline and inositol in our diets,
Yeah.
then maybe we can remember some of these things. I can remember a couple of doozies in my childhood, but I'm not going to tell you about them because they're of a sexual nature and I just can't divulge. But this guy right here has been punished. I can tell. Look at him. Look at that. He's running away from me. Look, that's punishment right there. How are we doing on the time here?
The camera battery's pooping.
Okay.
Let me.
Okay.
Oh, it looks not good picture though.
Good picture. Good.
This is
good.
gonna be a good picture for the archives.
Thank you.
It's,
Tom, back to you.
yeah. Yeah, we're rolling.
Okay, good. Hi, girls. Got a minute?
A minute.
A minute? Come here. What's the worst punishment you've ever received, and what was it for?
The what?
The worst punishment you've ever received, and what was it for?
I don't know. Well, we got in trouble for. They thought we were stealing something when we didn't. Just yesterday.
Really?
I know.
What happened? Did you get punished?
Job is a job.
Did you quit?
Yeah.
Who is it working for?
Well, we can't say. We don't want to get them.
Okay, well, thanks a lot.
I don't
Being
know.
wrongly accused of things you do. That reminds me of something. I got punished when I was in 5th grade for disrupting a ballet class. I didn't do it, but I got punished.
You came
for it.
in and you didn't have your tutu on, right?
I don't really know what the heck the story was, but this girl over here has been yelling at us for 5 minutes, and let's find out what she wants. All right, what's the story over here?
Okay, we're making Pennsylvania Dutch funnel cake.
Yeah?
And they're an age-old family recipe.
Pennsylvania Dutch funnel cake.
Right, and we're also selling bratwurst, germ potato salad, and sauerkraut.
What is this, a free commercial?
Yes, this is. I think
See, she's using us, Tom. She's using us. Okay, you have to tell us, though, what is the worst punishment you've ever received, and what was it for?
standing in front of the grill. On an arts festival weekend, it's because I'm a nice person.
Okay, there you have it. You heard it first. Too sugary for me. Thanks anyway. Maybe next time. Too meaty for me. The bratwurst is too meaty, but this is for an upcoming porno movie. We need some cutaways.
I don't think
Okay. Okay.
Across the street.
Okay. How about you? What's the worst punishment you've ever received, and what was it for?
The worst punishment?
Yeah. There's a whole row of people here, folks.
What's the question?
Worst punishment you've ever received. Okay, I'm going to go all in a row here. You tell me, what's the worst punishment? Ready? Go. Worst punishment.
You go first. See you later.
Bombing. This is the worst bombing I've ever had in my whole life. How about you? We need people to answer questions. What is the worst punishment you've ever received?
I got a whooping by my brother.
A whooping by your brother. Now, what did you do?
I was playing with matches.
Another
You
arsonist.
shouldn't do that.
Another arsonist. Okay, thanks a lot. Well, how about you?
Well, I came home from school and I took my coat off and I left it on the floor instead of hanging it up and I got a whipping.
Oh, yeah, I would have whooped you too.
You shouldn't do
Oh,
that.
you would?
Oh, no, that's not too much to do, though, is it?
Yeah, but I soon learned. I hang it up now.